This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hey everyone, there is a special discount ending July 7th, but I'm also offering a 14-day free preview of the upgraded content. All you have to do is sign up at notyouradvisor.com/14 days. That link is in the show notes as well. The sign up for the free preview ends June 23rd, which is coming up relatively shortly. It will give you access to all of the archives, all of the full podcast episodes, as well as the prerequisite materials that I often recommend new paying subscribers to check out as a foundation. You can also read all of the spotlights and watch lists, so it's all there for your review before you decide to take advantage of the 50% off, which ends on July 7th. Again, it's notyouradvisor.com/14DAYS. Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Wednesday, June 18th, FOMC rate decision day. Let's just discuss that off the bat. The Fed is holding rates where they are. I watched a little bit of the presser. Basically, they feel that they're still unsure and they need more data, and they feel they will be smarter in the months ahead. The market's closed at its lows, but it wasn't terribly low, basically near the previous day's close. So there really was no reason to trade the market today unless you are a day trader. Volume was below average, whether you take a look at the SPYs or the TQQ. Volume was pretty tepid. When I say volume was tepid, I'm talking like 55 million shares of SPY versus 80 million average daily, and 66 million shares of TQQQ versus 109 million shares average daily, around 3:45 p.m. New York. So muted volumes, a muted Fed, despite what I think Trump had said in front of the C-SPAN reporter. I'm just going to quote, we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Maybe I should go to the Fed. Am I allowed to appoint myself at the Fed? End quote. Crazy times. So yeah, it's just kind of ho-hum and war drums today. In the news of the Middle East, we are sending our most advanced, largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald Ford, to the Mediterranean Sea to stand on guard as everything continues to escalate versus Iran and Israel. They're not going there. They're not making this trip to take photos and go shopping. That carrier, by the way, was built by Northrop Grumman. I'll post a video link so you can learn more about this carrier. It's quite impressive. It has like double the payload of the previous largest U.S. carrier. Before I jump into breadth numbers, I did want to just remind you all that the markets are closed on Thursday in the U.S. and most places for Juneteenth. I believe international will be open, but just the U.S. is definitely closed. So if you have the day off, enjoy it. Looking at breadth numbers today on the NYSE, you had 218 new highs versus 131 new lows. You had 59% advancing versus 38% declining. 27% were below the 50-day, and 50% were below the 200-day. Taking a quick look at the mega cap names, looking at the Mag 7, it was a mixed bag. Tesla was up 2%, still anticipation of the robocabs and cybercabs. What else? Apple was up 0.4%. Nvidia was up almost 1%. Microsoft up 0.3%. Amazon, Google, and Meta were red, but marginally. Google was down the most, down 1%. Taking a quick look at sectors, it was also a mixed bag. To the upside, you had financials up 0.37%. They recovered midday. Real estate was also up 0.36%. Technology was up 0.22%. Utilities up 0.2%. Couple nothing burgers from consumer defensive, consumer cyclical, and industrials. Energy led the way to the downside, down 0.58%. Communication services was down 0.46%. Basic materials down 0.3%. And healthcare down about 0.25%. So taking a quick look at the day, I'll also post what the TQQ chart looked like on the 5-minute bars while Powell was talking at 2:30. You can see we saw a small bump higher and then a sell-off, and we never really recovered after that. Taking a quick look at what was profitable companies making new highs on the NASDAQ, we had 8 today. Robinhood is one of those 8. You can take a look at that list in the private show notes section. What was strong in the S&P? You had Coinbase bouncing hard here, up 15.9%. TKO Group 5.5%. Caesars Entertainment 4.23%. Jabal Circuit 4.1%. Nucor 4.1%. Enphase Energy 3.2%. SMCI 3.3%. And Pacific Gas and Electric also 3.4%. In the NASDAQ, you had Marvell Technology 7.5%. Datadog up 4.3%. And Intel, I don't know if it's because they're laying everybody off, but up 2.8%. What was weak on the S&P? MasterCard down 5.4%. Visa 4.5%. Paycom Software 3.7%. Zotis 3.5%, Corpay 3.4%, PayPal 3.3%, and Halliburton 3.1%. In the NASDAQ 100, you had AppLovin down 4.8%, PayPal again 3.3%, Diamondback Energy 2.5%, Lululemon 2.5%, and KLAC Corp 2.1%. Let's switch over to macro and finish up with the best defended list.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.